dude. Oh, second cast!
Off the beam, get me into musky fishing.
What's going on, everybody? Today's clip is from an early June fish. Water temps are ranging in that 64 to 67 degrees. My mindset going into this trip was to basically target any first structure outside of spawning bays, being that we were starting to raise in water temps a little bit. Those fish have been done spawning now for probably a 2-week stretch, so they were starting to push out into the lake. What I was targeting here was basically a shallow like corner where the weeds come in, cut together, make like a V, and then it actually wraps around somewhat like an island with like a bulrush patch there, and the weeds were on the outside of that. So perfect little spot for the wind blowing into it. What it was is that wind was blowing right into that little V corner, and that balls up all the bait fish right there. So it's a great opportunity for those fish to ambush bait fish, start recuperating after the spawn, and that's a great way to catch fish there, especially that time of year, that water temp. And being that we were kind of a sunny day, what my mindset was that those fish would be up thick in that slop. So what I was doing was basically burning a very small bucktail. What that was the Musky Mayhem. This is the Rabbit Girl. It's not much to it. There's nothing fancy there. All it is a little 8 Colorado blade, a little bit of thump, and just screaming this thing over the weeds. That was a ticket there for probably a week and a half stretch. So a lot of bites on these little bucktails. You can see it's all bent up and just how you want it. So that was kind of the mindset going into this trip. This trip actually this fish came roughly about the 3rd cast of the day. So sometimes that's a kiss of death. In this case, this was the only fish caught on this trip, but I would take a 43 incher any day of the week, whether it's 3rd cast or the 1000th cast. So good to get out there, good to get a fish in the net. Hope you enjoy it. Man, she smoked it. Okay, here she comes. Come on, turn around. It's a good fish. Got her. Nice muskie. Put her in spot lock. So as you can see here, this fish somewhat kicked my butt boat side. There's really nothing you can do with these fish solo netting. The best thing to do, be prepared with the net. before even hooking into the fish. Make sure that it's propped up so you can reach it well, so you're not bending over and you lose tension in the fish. Most times that's when they get off solo netting. Otherwise, just do not rush the net job. Don't try to spear at the fish. You always want that fish to come into the bag head first. You want to get her deep in the net so that she's not kicking and catching hooks in the net and then popping out. That's just the worst feeling when you have them that close and you work so hard for them and all of a sudden, boom, they're gone, and flash of an eye, no picture, no nothing. So definitely take your time, get these fish in the net. And then secondly, and actually most importantly, is to make sure that you have the proper release tools before you start targeting these fish. Whether you have a hook cutter, long nose pliers, a big bag net to keep those fish in the water safe. That's probably the most important thing that you need to do while you're getting ready for musky fishing. So keep all those things in mind, and I really, really hope you enjoyed the clip. We'll see you next time.